welcome to my channel. Today is going to be my first official video. Today I'm going to be talking about how I found out I was pregnant, how I told my mom, and also how I told my kid's father. I was pregnant until October. I actually got pregnant in August, and the reason why it took so long for me to find out that I was pregnant was because I was on birth control and I had just got it taken out, so I thought maybe my periods were just irregular. Pregnancy really never crossed my mind. I had the flu, I had a stomach virus, I had Zika.
Really, nigga?
Like, I was everything but pregnant with a baby in my stomach, okay? And then I remember like being on my way to school one day, and I was like, I don't feel good. So right when I got to school, I ran to the bathroom and I started throwing up. And I had called my boyfriend at the time. I was like, I just threw up. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I might be pregnant. So he was like, just get a pregnancy test, and when you get home, take it and just call me and let me know what it says. So then I get home, and then my best friend comes to my room, and she's just like, well, how was your day or whatever? And I had told her what happened. I was like, well, can you go to the store and get me a pregnancy test? So she went to the store for me. She got me a test. She actually got me 2 tests. So then she came back. We went to my bathroom together, and I had peed on the first stick, and then it popped up positive like within 2 seconds, literally. And then even then I was still like, no, I'm not pregnant. So then I took the second test, and it popped up positive again. I was like, wow, I'm really pregnant. She was like, well, what are you gonna do? And I was just like, I don't know. Like, at that time, like, it was so much going through my mind. Like, I couldn't even gather all my thoughts together. I was like, I just started college. Like, there's no way that I'm pregnant. So then I had called the boy's father, and I was like, yeah, I took a test, and it popped up positive. And he was low-key happy, and I'm like, nigga. So then he was like, well, when are you gonna tell your mom? And at that point I was like, I don't want to tell my mom. Like, I'm scared to tell my mom. I don't want to hear her mouth. So I was just like, I don't know. So then I remember talking to my mom, I think that night or the next day, and she was like, well, what you doing? I was like, nothing, just laying down. And she was like, well, what did you cook? And I was like, I didn't cook anything. And she was like, oh, you usually cook. Like, why didn't you cook? And I was just like, I'm not hungry or whatever. And she was like, So then I talked to her the next day. She was like, what are you doing? I was like, just laying around doing the same thing. She's like, well, did you cook anything? I was like, no, I didn't cook anything. She's just like, So I think at that time she knew, like, it's like a motherly instinct, because she was low-key like basically trying to ask me like, what's going on with you, without asking me was I really pregnant. So then that next week we had me and my parents, we had went to Baltimore. And I remember I was in the back seat, and I was basically asleep the whole time. And they had stopped at McDonald's, and it was like, what do you want to eat? And I was like, nothing, just give me some iced water. That's the only thing that I could hold down at the time, and I was barely even holding that down. So I was like, just give me some iced water, that's all I want. So they just got me my water. They didn't say nothing. And then so we had got to Baltimore like maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. So then we got there, everybody went to sleep, and then we had woke up around breakfast time. And then they was just asking everybody like, what did they want to eat for breakfast? And then of course it was my turn, and I'm just like, just get me my ice water. And I knew I didn't want no hash browns, but I asked for them anyways, because I didn't want my mom like on my ass like, oh, like, you not eating again, like you didn't eat last night, and now this morning you don't want to eat again, like you definitely pregnant. So I just asked for some hash browns just to, throw her off or whatever. And I know I wasn't gonna eat them. So then the food came, everybody eating their food, and at that moment I knew I had fucked up. So I was like, man, this shit stink, like all this food. Like, I started feeling so sick. So then I had went upstairs, and guess who comes behind me? My mom. She's following me up the steps. I'm going in the bathroom, and she's going into the other room, and she's just like going through her things, acting like she's looking for something, and she's really not. So then I'm in the bathroom like trying to self-soothe myself so I won't throw up. I'm like, please don't throw up, because if you throw up, she's gonna know that you're pregnant. And I was not ready to tell her that I was pregnant. So I was just in the bathroom for like a good 5 minutes. I was just sitting on the toilet, well, sitting by the toilet. I'm just like like just breathing in and out so I wouldn't throw up. So then I finally got myself together, and I came out the bathroom, and then she comes following me downstairs. I'm just like, why does this lady keep trying to follow me? So long story short, we were on our way back we was leaving Baltimore, and she was talking to me in the car. She was like, "You been acting weird lately." I'm like, "What you mean?" She was like, "Are you pregnant?" I was like, "I don't know, ask Louie." So then I called my baby daddy, and I was like, "My mom has to ask you something." So I handed her the phone. I make him do my dirty work, okay? So I handed her the phone, and I was like, she was talking to him, and she was like, "I just asked Brianna, was she pregnant, and she told me to ask you, so what's going on?" And it wasn't on speakerphone, but I'm pretty sure he was just like, "Yeah, she's pregnant," or whatever. And so they was just talking for like 2 seconds, and then she hung up, and she started talking to me, and she was like, "Well, why you didn't tell me?" I was like, "I didn't know how to tell you," or whatever. And she's like, "Oh, well, y'all gonna have some cute babies." Like, I thought she was gonna be mad, but I mean, I was basically grown. I was 19, and it's my life or whatever. But she was like, "Yeah, y'all gonna have some cute babies." She was like, "I have your back 100%, whatever you choose to do," or whatever. So that was basically what happened. How I told my mom, how I told him, how I found out. But just a little disclaimer for all the young moms out there: don't ever give up. You're doing a great job with or without the child's father in your life, like, or in their life. I know we don't ever think that we're going to be a single mom. That's not the goal that we aim for. But, I mean, it happens. It's so common nowadays that people just like, oh, yeah, like when you have a baby, like it's just almost guaranteed that you're going to be a single parent. And it's sad, but that's just the way that things are nowadays. But definitely keep your head up. Keep grinding for your kids. Keep loving them and nurturing them, because they will really appreciate you for that at the end of the day. They're going to know who was there and who wasn't. And be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, give this video a thumbs up. I will be doing more story times, vlogs, challenges, you name it, and I will do it. And thank you for watching my video.
She's asleep. Well, he's asleep. Day.
Day.
Are you serious?
Oh my God.
No, he's not.
I know.